Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Seki, your pal behind the screen. But I kind of haven't been a that much of a good pal. I left you guys for a year, so just like every deadbeat dad sneaking back home for the kids' affection, I've brought you guys gifts. Like a bribe. A new story from a new subreddit. Well, not really new to the channel, but an oldie classic subreddit. R slash am I the asshole? All right, let's hop into the first story. This first story is brought to you by user Castle on the Hill 3. It's titled, Am I the asshole for taking the kids and going to another Airbnb after I discovered that my husband excluded the kids from the first one? I'm a mom to two boys, 9 and 13. I married my husband 8 months ago. The kids and I were in a very bad living situation, and my husband helped so much in getting us a stable home and schooling for the kids. We wanted to go on our first trip as a family to Colorado, and my husband booked us an Airbnb. It was supposed to be for the four of us, since he paid for four. Turns out he paid for himself, me, his mom, and his dad instead of the kids. I was shocked. I asked him why he excluded the kids. He said he didn't exclude the kids, but he thought they wouldn't enjoy the trip because it's Breckenridge. Of course the kids would enjoy it. He thought I wanted a family trip, but I asked why he didn't think the boys are family. He had an attitude and said that, well, he's the one paying, and I shouldn't protest anyway. I told him he was wrong. I booked another Airbnb in the same area and went with my kids only. My husband discovered this and screamed at me on the phone saying I ruined the whole thing for him and his parents and made the kids hate him now. I ignored his other calls and he sent a text describing my behavior as rebellious and disgraceful. He then talked about how much he had done for the kids, even said he was more of a parent to them than I've ever been, given that he's paid for their needs and clothes and schools and hobbies. This made me feel so offended. I haven't responded because I didn't want to make the argument worse. I feel like the decision I made to go with the boys has made the situation worse. What do you all think? Wow. Well, first of all, OP, I don't think you're not the asshole in this situation. Your husband is firmly the asshole. Also, I don't know how long you all dated for, but this dude does not give a fuck about your kids. This has classic shitty step parent. They want the mom. He basically wants to start a new life with the mom without the kids. This was purposely excluding the kids. He does not see the kids as his family. He sees them as your family, which is a terrible mindset for a stepfather to have. And it seems like he's edging into like mild financial abuse or maybe gaslighting, because it seems like this dude pays for everything and he kind of sees himself like he's owed this obedience from his wife because he finances everything. Like, who uses language like rebellious and disgraceful when describing your wife? She's not your fucking child. But all in all, not the asshole. Shitty step parent. Also, before we move on, any guys out there that are dating moms or whatever, please understand that the kids and the mom are a package deal. You are signing up for a parental role and you are assuming the father figure, quote unquote. So act accordingly. Like, don't be like this guy. Let's hop into some comments. One commenter says, not the asshole. I was on your side anyway, but when your husband called you rebellious, I was 1000% on your side. Consider divorce. Another commenter says, not the asshole, rebellious. Makes it sound like he's an aspiring commander in Gilead. And the final comment for this story, not the asshole. You did the exact correct thing. Your husband basically told you that he married you and took care of your kid. Therefore, he now owns you, which is bullshit. You are a family now, and that means your kids also. If he wanted a vacation without children, he should have asked you about it and made it clear beforehand. Not ambush you. Make no question. He has made it very clear that he feels he can unilaterally make decisions for the whole family and expects you to fall in line without question. Rest assured, you didn't ruin the vacation. That's all on him. The only thing you are guilty of is being a good mother. Very true, and I agree. That's exactly almost bar for bar, word for word what I said. Guy's just a piece of shit. I just can't stand these type of dudes, man. Can't stand them. Our next story is written by user Delilah Dino. Title is, Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me, what's for dinner tonight, bitch? I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend and I was cooking dinner because he was studying for exams. I made pasta with chunky sauce and meatballs and veggies. I told him dinner was ready and he goes, What's for dinner tonight, bitch? With like a lot of emphasis on the last word. I was fed up. I had a pretty rough day at work and I had some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who are pretty abusive. So I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta sauce I'd been carrying right on the ground and was like, well, nothing's for dinner tonight now, and I better not hear you using that word again. It's for the girls. He was freaking out about how the sauce had landed on his rug, and he even said, you're seriously acting like a bitch right now. I don't know what else to call it. I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. She thought it was funny. My boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling and sending me voice memos, trying to explain, what's for dinner tonight, bitch, is just a TikTok trend. And he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok. I thought that was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't matter if he saw it as a joke or stole the joke, it was still disrespectful. But it didn't change the fact that he thought that shit was funny, to demean me when I was trying to do him a favor. Like hell, I came over here when he was studying to make a home cooked dinner and he decides it's time for jokes? So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb for the night and split a bottle of wine with my friend and her roommate. The next morning, he was sending me angry texts demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. I was shocked he left it overnight. That's disgusting. I texted him back saying, yeah, so that's the bitch text, honey. Leave me alone until you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this bitch isn't anymore. Also, it's vile that you left that soaking in all night. He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own household work, but I did throw a full pot of sauce on the ground, so it's on me to clean it up. I told him, yeah, no, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your bitch. He told me he didn't, and it was just a trend, and I got pissed off he was playing that TikTok trend BS again. I told him, well, I'm starting a trend called saucing, where as a little joke, people throw pasta sauce around. You can't be mad, it's just a little trend, a little jokey joke, a little prank, bro. He got really pissed off and hung up on me, and now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is gonna be the end of us. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me, what's for dinner tonight, bitch? Edit to address a comment I've gotten a lot and I don't have time to reply to it every time. But did you tell him not to call you a bitch? Like, how would he know otherwise? Honestly, if someone has gotten to the age of 30 and not realized that women as a whole do not like having demeaning slurs used against them, they're beyond my help. This isn't something that needs to be told. I shouldn't have to go through life like, hey man, just in case you were thinking I might like demeaning slurs against my gender used on me. I don't actually. And if you were about to comment something like that, let me just tell you and in no uncertain terms. Women do not like being called bitches by men. Do not call women bitches. If you needed to be told that is unkind, consider yourself officially told. Now you have no excuse not to understand. My gosh, bro. Every time I get on this website, it's just, I see the most scummiest, dumbest people ever. What was the boyfriend thinking? Like he like looked at his girlfriend, actively cooking him dinner. She's been doing household chores, doing him favors, and he was he possessed? Like the misogyny just jumped out this motherfucker. Like he he really looked at her and was like, yes, I choose misogyny. What's for dinner tonight, bitch? Like what? To your girlfriend? Are you serious? Like, I understand sometimes people play like that, but like, bro, like a time and a place that, and from reading this, you could tell this guy was not joking. Like, he was legitimately calling his girlfriend a bitch. Like you are my servant type shit. Opie, not the asshole, not the asshole, not the asshole. Break up with this man. And then he lied the TikTok excuse. Like, bro, come on now. Like, is this dude lies like a high schooler? Like, no way he's 30. That's crazy. Break up with him, man. Break up with this guy. Wild. All right, let's hop into some comments. I'm sure they'll be way more articulate than me. That's all I could come up with. Like, dude's just a fucking idiot. All right, hopping into the comments. Let's go. This commenter quotes OP. I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is gonna be the end of things between us. You're still wondering? Leave him, especially after this. He even said you're seriously acting like a bitch right now. I don't know what else to call it. At that point, it wasn't even about the supposed trend. So anyway, not the asshole. Exactly, just dumbass. And someone replies to him, Yep, this revealed how he truly feels the word should be used. Crazy. All my people out there, do not let someone, demean you, be that your significant other or, family member, or just don't let people talk to you like that. Like, especially if, you're just trying to live your fucking life, man. Just don't let anyone talk to you like that. Know your worth. Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies fucking far away. Just protect yourself. Protect your peace. Your truth. All that shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Once again, I'm sorry for the long hiatus. It's almost like I forgot my password to my YouTube channel. But anyways, I'm back now. Hopefully I won't take that long of a hiatus again. I'm like, corralled in my dorm room, so I'm just kind of ravenous to do something. And I was like, hey, that Reddit channel I started, let's get back on that. So expect to see me some more. And as always, guys, this has been Seki, your pal behind the screen. Hope to see you again. All right. Bye.